All right, I'm here with Ariane from EP Equipment, and this looks a lot like the machines that we saw in Atlanta at Big Joe Forklifts, but there's some subtle differences, I guess.
Yeah, true, but we follow the same philosophy.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have a simple robot which is not connected to any WMS system, so it's a standalone system. You teach him a task and he repeats it, and we try to keep it simple.
So what would be, if I had a warehouse, what kind of tasks would I want to use? What is this one called?
So this is the XP15.
The XP15. What would I use an XP15 for?
Define 3 basic tasks. So number 1 is you just let it run a sushi bar. So let it run through your factory. You can give him something or you can take something. And number 2, make it a bus stop. So he stops at different stations to do something.
Okay.
Third mode would be a taxi mode. You tell him to drop off a pallet. He'll drop off the pallet and come back empty. The new feature which we're going to introduce now indeed is a call box. So you push a button and the robot comes to you. Then you can assign him a task and then send him away again.
I like it. Ariane, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Folks, if you're here in LogiMat, you want to come check out the, what was it called? The
XP15.
The XP15, very reasonably priced. Easy way to try out automation. These guys are in the back of Hall 10. I think it's 10G77.
Right.
And come check it out. I'm here with John Sauer, Senior Director of Global Business Development for Opex, and new product to talk about here today.
New product here at LogiMat, new product globally actually. We launched at Modex last week with the SureSort X, and we have it here on display at LogiMat this year.
What does the X stand for, and what does that give me?
So we had launched a product back in 2015 called SureSort, and it had a maximum weight capacity of about 2.4 kilograms.
Okay.
Which is
about 5 pounds for those in the US,
5 pounds US, correct. That created a limitation on what size product we could run, obviously. So we listened to the market, and we've invented the SureSort X, which stood for extra large product.
Okay.
So this system added 3 inches of max length, 2 inches of max width, 2 inches of max height, and now we can go to 20 pounds or 9 kilograms on the product. So this system, we actually deployed about 250 of these systems prior to going to a commercial launch. And those sites do have both flavors of SureSort and SureSort X in the building.
What kind of product or company or industry vertical, or like, is it great for 3PLs or post and parcel, or like where would you see the most of it?
E-commerce, store replenishment, big box retailers. There's plays in kitting operations for manufacturing. So it's actually anywhere where you have to marry products together to deliver to, could be a customer, could be a store, any variety, and 3PLs as well.
So folks, if you're here in Stuttgart, you'll definitely want to check out the Opex booth, the SureSort X. Definitely worth a quick look.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty.
Yeah, enjoy the show.
Bye-bye. So we're here in the Plus1 Robotics booth, and we have interviewed Plus1 once before. Crystal Parrott did a great interview a year ago in this very stand, but this year we have the pleasure of meeting the founder and CEO, Eric Neves. Eric and I've known each other through MHI for a while, but I wanted to go back. Tell us about why you started in 2016 Plus1 Robotics, and what was the genesis behind the company?
For sure. Well, so Plus1 grew out of really my time previously was at Yaskawa. So Yaskawa Robotics, second largest robot company globally. I was the head of R&D there for a number of years. I was there for 25 years. And in that time, I had a lot of requests from supply chain users asking for support in automating their processes.
Yep.
But I had to pretty much tell all of them, you don't have a robot problem. You have a vision and grasping problem. The robot arm's the easy part. And you know, after you hear that long enough, you go, huh. And so Sean and Paul, my co-founders, were working on 3D vision for cluttered piles at Southwest Research Institute. And between Southwest Research Institute and myself, we started Plus1 Robotics as 3 co-founders, and we grew it to what it is today.
Thanks for schooling us on the Plus1 system.
Right on. Thank you, Chris.
Enjoy the rest of your time in
right.
Stuttgart.
We will.
I'm here in the Gibart booth in the same location they always have, I guess for 20 years or so, in the in the right back of Hall 5 with my good friend Volker Nikolai, who's Vice President of Sales. So any new products that you're introducing here at the show?
Yes, the Gibart Upstream is a new product, which is a tote handling system, a tote storage system, also with mobile robots, and the robots are picking directly from the shelf with a load handling device, without any shuttles, without any lifts, and have directly access to every location in the rack, and that's a very interesting system. And the main thing is to have a scalable, modular and flexible system. And of course with this robot system in the warehouse and the AGVs on the floor, we have the most flexible and scalable system.
Volker, very nice chatting with you.
To meet you.
Always appreciate your time.
right, okay.
Thank you. And if you're here at LogiMat in Stuttgart, Germany, please come by to the back of Hall 5.
Hall 5, A71.
A71, so A is on the right-hand side, and 71 is all the way in the back. But it's beautiful. It gets better every year, and we'll have to check in again next year to see the item picking. All right, thanks, Volker.
Great, thank you.
I'm here with Stanley Chung, who's Director of Sales for Europe for Mushini. And we checked in, we saw you last year here. But I have to say, the booth is much bigger than it was before. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I know, tell us a little bit about the company, but I know you have a new product that you're introducing as well. So.
Yeah, for sure. So as a Mushini Europe, we located in Germany, and we're in charge of the whole Euro business, and include Turkey. So we provide our solution, and we focus on the channel. And also we provide a new solution, it's called a 3D sorter. Besides the 3D sorter, we also have the mobile robots. It works with a QR code. And also we have the sortation robots, which means it has two belts, and to sort the product, it can apply to the tote moving and parcel moving.
Let's take a look at the 3D sorter. Now tell me, why is it called a 3D sorter?
3D sorter, it means it comes in 3D. Because if you mention about a sorter, it's like just one layer. But if you see this machine, it goes like a multi-layer. So so that's why we call it 3D, because it goes with the horizontal way and the vertical way. So the maximum, if we set a 4 inbound chute with an automatic inbound, can be up to 14,000.
14,000 parts per hour?
Yes, in a very small footprint.
If you need the 3D sorter or any of the mobile robots, we're on the Galleria level, so the upper hall of Hall 1 here in Stuttgart, Germany at LogiMat.
Yeah.
Stanley, always good to see you. Keep up the creativity. Very impressive sorter. And good luck this week with the show.
Nice to see you again.
Good to see you. Bye-bye. So we're in Hall 6, and I'm with Marie Peterson from Geek Plus. So we just did an interview with Geek Plus last week in Atlanta, and we did a whole walkthrough of the whole solution. But I wanted, for our European viewers, or folks in the US who have European sites, tell us a little bit about, the growth is super impressive over the past year, 5 years.
Yeah, so we've been in Europe for 5 years. This is our 5th year anniversary in the region. We have our head offices in Europe are in Düsseldorf, so in Germany, and we also have another office in the UK, in Warrington. We have a team that's spread out through the region. We offer solutions, project management, after service, implementation, sales. So we really have the full end-to-end offering in our EU region. And we've actually, this year, we're celebrating 70 projects deployed in the region in over 19 countries. So we've had a really tremendous growth.
Wow, that's fantastic. What else should people know about Geek Plus here in Europe?
So here in Europe, as we talked about last week in Atlanta, we have 3 core solutions that we offer. So our shelf to person, pallet to person, and tote to person. What we can say about Europe is that it's been uncertain times on the economic front. And in facing this uncertainty, the need for high storage and maximizing the storage that you have in your existing facilities has never been as much, and the need for flexibility, and so
Yep.
that's what we've been able to offer.
Well, that's fantastic. Thank you for spending some time with us and sharing everything. Folks, if you're in Stuttgart, I think you'll want to come by the Geek Plus booth. They're in Hall 6, B61. Hall 6, B61. Come by and see the 3 different kinds of automation that you guys offer.
Yes, see everything in action. Come join us. We're here till Thursday.
All right.
Great to
Thank
see you, Chris.
Good to see you as
Bye-bye.
always. Hey, it's Chris Lingenfelter from Robot Advisors, wrapping up day 1. What an exciting day. We got to sit in on the Innovation Best Product Award this morning, the award ceremony. There are 3 awards, and we're going to cover one each day. We were very excited for the folks at Bright pick to win. That was certainly exciting. We'll check in with the other 2 award winners tomorrow. One of the things you'll notice about Stuttgart and the Messe here is that it's just really well designed. There's kind of this mini park down the center of all 10 halls, and you can kind of take a break, or if you're going from hall 1 to hall 4 or something like that, you can cut across the park. It's just gorgeous. They have this artificial waterfall here, so just a great sunshiny day, lots of innovation. We got to check in with some old friends, meet some new people, see some new innovation. I'm excited to be back here tomorrow. Hope you are too. In the meantime, be sure that you are following Robot Advisors on LinkedIn. You're subscribing to our YouTube channel. And as always, if you see something that you like and you want us to cover it, please shoot me an email, chris@robotadvisorygroup.com, and we'll be sure to check it out, and who knows, maybe we'll make the highlight video reel for tomorrow. But that's it for now, and I'll see you tomorrow.